So, why do you hold your feelings? Huh? Why? Woo! Shit, that's a lot of messages to come out. So you're telling me you don't hold your farts in, yet you continue to holding your feelings. Oh my god, that's a lot of cards. I think we've got a lot of messages to come out. Look. 5 of Wands, oh my life. If you're telling me that you don't hold in your farts, why are you holding in your thoughts and feelings? They are your thoughts and your feelings, and they are important. Okay. Messages for today. Don't hold them in. Don't hold your farts in, your thoughts in, your thoughts in, your feelings in. The 4 Fs. And if anybody wants you to or suggests you do, the next F, number 5, is fuck off. Okay? So, don't hold your thoughts in. Don't hold your feelings in. And if anyone tells you otherwise, tell them to fuck off. We've got an O. What do we do with the O? I'll tell you what we do with the O, but I ain't going to say that on live TV now, am I? Right, so messages that the souls who have entered this space today have been attracted to such a line as, do you hold your farts in? Because you have a humour, a sense of humour, just like mine. Don't you? That's why you are here. Because we don't attract what we want, we attract what we are. And that is how it goes. So, I have a new deck, right? Before we begin with these messages, I have a new deck. Lorenzi Tarot, right? Lorenzi Tarot. I'm showing you this very slowly because it is so freaking beautiful. As you can see. Tell me that's not beautiful. You lie. It's powerful, right? Powerful. My head's coming off. I did a thing on my hair, right? It's all got oil in it, and I'm leaving it because I don't give a fuck. Because it's so good for my hair. My whole teenage years, I abused my hair with bleach and bloody... everything that was bad for it, like highlights, bleach, straighteners. And now we want to just nurture that hair. We want to keep it nice and moisturised, which is what this oil has done. I've actually made my own oil. Okay? It's a mix of castor oil with organic rosemary oil. And I just go, right? I'm sharing this because those that are watching this, a lot of you will need to hear it, because like attracts like, and we find what we need to hear in the moment. So if anybody ever thinks like, why is she saying that? There's a reason for it, right? This is my whole point of the video. Don't hold back. Don't not say something because you feel like saying it just because you think, well, what's everyone else going to fucking think? Yeah. You have to just do it. I love it. I love it. It feels like all oily and shit, but like in a good way. Not like greasy, but like full. You know? Just fucking full. Years ago, I wouldn't have been seen dead first thing in the morning without makeup on. What have I put on this morning? I've not even washed my face actually. Haven't washed it. I've just put a bit of lip balm on because I need to constantly feel moisturised on my lips. That's another thing I do. But I'd not have been seen dead with oily hair and no makeup on. This is a lash lift. It's my natural lashes. So no makeup, and it feels good. It feels free. It feels effortless. I don't feel as though I have to put on a fucking mask of acceptance with the world. You know what I mean? Who gives a fuck, right? If I want to go all out and dress up, I'll do it. but that doesn't happen that often because, quite frankly, it's too much of a goddamn effort and I couldn't give a fuck. So if you're feeling those vibes where you just want to put I call it a turd head. My little sister Nikki, she's 10 years younger, and I remember going to visit my mum because I'd moved out by this point, and I'd go home to visit mum to have dinner, and I vividly remember my little sister lying on the floor with her iPad in front of her, or her work because she was studying to be a nurse, and she'd have a turd head. She had this beautiful long dark hair, and she would just put it up in like a scrunchie, and when she laughed and moved it would bobble like this, and I used to call her turd head, right? So whenever I do this to my hair, it reminds me of my little sister, even though I don't have as big a turd as she does. But I'm growing the turd, and that's the main thing, right? Rosemary and castor oil, that's the way. So I'm going to need to look at this book because I don't read from tarot. I read from my claircognizance, my psychic abilities, my inner knowing, I bring it through, okay? I don't read the book. So generally I use oracle cards as a tool, but I don't need them. But what I want to do today, because these are new, is I want to use these because they are beautiful and powerful, and I want to know exactly what the message is. So I will add to these messages, but we're going to focus the messages around this deck, okay? Right? Right. So the Five of Wands. So again, I'm not a tarot reader. I don't just use cards. I'm a psychic intuitive. So I know. I have an inner knowing, like when I meet someone, like the previous video I shared about my bullshit-ometer. I just know. So this is new for me. So you have to bear with. Five of Wands. There are many YouTubers that know all these off by heart. That's not me. I just know without needing to read things. But I want to read these because these messages I did for myself the other day. They were powerful. Right. Okay. First one. There is a wide divide between the goat's head and his heart. His faces both internal and external conflict. The path to resolution is long and challenging, but not impossible. The two stalks want to help protect the goat's heart, but the protruding ones seem to be hindering their efforts. The meaning of this card in an upright position is conflict, ambition, tendency, hassles, setbacks to personal growth, competition, disagreements, initiative, obstacles. So those that are hearing this message, because this is not for me, this is my intention was for those who find this, the message here is about you taking off the mask. And I don't mean that in a way that you're going around wearing an actual mask or necessarily a face full of makeup, but in a way that your wants and needs are conflicting with what your reality is. So yes, you may have a certain number of boxes ticked, but something within you is being neglected, and you need to address this with the person that needs to hear this, with the situation that needs to be changed. Conflict, ambition, tendency, can't say that, tendency, it's Tenacity, tenacity, hassles, setbacks to personal growth, competition, disagreements, initiative, obstacles. So you know how like his head's coming off his body? That's kind of a representation of you. It's like, I can't do that because that's me. You can't separate that because that's me. I can't do what you want there because this is me. You know what I mean? It's like you can't separate your head from your body. You are a whole. So whoever is in your life, whatever you do in life, they need to accept you as a whole. Otherwise, fuck them, basically. Two of Wands. The next message is Ace 2. Two mythological creatures will with snake-like hair. Snake-like hair. Two mythological creatures with snake-like hair. Okay. They twirl in the sky like two astral guardians. They each hold a wand with a heart at the end, indicating commitment to a bold new initiative. Right, guys, listen, These people, those of you hearing this, that message I just gave you, if you didn't catch it and you just jumped on, listen to it, that message is about what you're doing now, what you're about to do, or what you've just done. For me, I've just ripped off another layer. So for me, it's a just done message. So I can take part of this for myself. But those of you listening, it could be something you're about to do. Because this next card here, right? This next card here is about you gaining a newfound confidence, right? Boldness, consistency, initiative, building an alliance, let's say, with yourself and possibly others, right? It's a building. You're building, you're setting, you've planted seeds. You have planted seeds and you are setting you are rooting yourself, grounding yourself in the soil, and the only way for you is up now because you have grounded yourself in the soil. Only growth can come from that so long as you water the plant, okay? You can't grow from, you know, you can't be shitting all over this plant and expect it to grow. So you need to fertilize it with love, with protection, with affirmation, with belief, and all of these other things. I'm going to take a little sip of my tea because I have just purged something out this morning and I feel I need to put the goodness back in. So spearmint tea it is. Teas are medicine. I used to just think teas were because I was English and I liked a cup of tea with milk and sugar. I realise now at coming up to 37 that teas are actually medicine and they heal you and your body knows what tea you need when you need it. This is hot. See, it tastes perfect. If I'd have drank that at the wrong time, it wouldn't have done because my body needs that one. Like when you meet someone and they feel off. It's because they're off. They're not in alignment with you. Trust your gut. Trust your heart. Trust your knowing. Your inner knowing, your claircognizance. Trust that. So, the next card is the Three of Wands. 2 gestating snakes wrap their tails around the Three of Wands. Check it out. On top of which there are 3 hearts. Although wounded, snakes are strong and they don't care about the little men who try to cling to them. There's little men at the bottom. They are determined to pursue their goals in uncharted territory. The meanings of this are exploding vital energy, new enterprise, spontaneity, vigor, spirit of initiative, passion, business development, commitment, determination, conception. Interesting. Rebirth, you've been through a rebirth and you're now growing and expanding in new ways, okay? New enterprise, spontaneity, new vigor, spirit of initiative, new found passion, reignited passion, business development, commitment, determination, conception, rebirth, born, birthing something, birthing a baby, birthing a life of business, birthing a new life in your relationship, birthing a life in life, okay? Just birth, rebirth. Now, because I need to go, because I've got somebody coming soon, I'm going to make this video shorter than maybe ideal, but it's better than nothing. I'm going to just give a quick overview of the rest of these messages, and then I'm going to hop off. But you were once the hermit, no longer. That's in the past, okay? You're not the hermit anymore. You were a hermit for a long time, not because you were antisocial, because you're very sociable, I feel, if I was hearing this, because you needed to heal. So you did the work. So congratulations. The Chariot. Okay. So this is me. Oh, Thea's farted. Thanks, Thea. Oh, shit. The Chariot. This is coming in strong. So this is new energy. Charging forward. God, Thea, your farts stink. My dog, my baby, is beautiful. She's the most exquisite, beautiful looking dog I've ever seen in my whole entire existence on this planet Earth, yet she farts and it stinks so bad. I've never smelled anything like it from a dog. She's the only dog I've had, but it still stinks, right? Knight of Pentacles. Okay, this is like you saving your damn self. Yeah, you don't need no knight in shining armor to come and save you. You did it yourself. You know, you are a change maker. You're likely female or have high feminine energy if you're listening to this. And you've been through so much shite, so much challenge, so much, I would even go as far as saying torture, that it's been the catalyst to propel you onto this next stage. So this card is saying you are your own knight in shining armor, okay? Now, we have the King of Wands, the Queen of Wands, and the Four of Wands. Now I'm going to say, sorry, the King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, Four of Wands. This is the divine feminine and the divine masculine energy working together with new ideas to create abundance, to create an amazing future together. So you have all the gifts within you, the strength, you've learned the lessons, you've either done the healing, doing the healing, or both, and you are moving toward this new, beautiful vision. Where you are is beautiful, where you are is contented. You're coming out of healing. You've still got healing to do, but you've done the hard yards, is what Spirit wants you to know. You've done the hard yards. And this here is the Four of Wands. And what I see is flight, okay? Two beings, two souls flying together because of this union that you have manifested, created, and been working on. Both of you, okay, doesn't have to be a man and a woman, could be two men, two women, but the both of you, the masculine, the feminine energy, because everything is energy, have come together, right, to create flight, to take off, right? That's the message. So I hope you enjoyed and I hope you got something from this. And this is actually firstly on Facebook right now, but this will be downloaded and uploaded to YouTube. So if you haven't checked out my YouTube channel, I would strongly advise it. There's lots on there that's nuggets, many, many golden nuggets. So it's in the link in my bio on my Facebook profile, which is where I share most of my content, all of my content, and then I shift it onto YouTube. So there we are. Have a beautiful day, night, evening, wherever you are, and keep shining, okay? Keep shining, keep shining your beautiful, beautiful, beautiful light.